Hi guys. Today I have a special edition with Marius Dosinescu from AISA AI, and we are going to discuss the advantages and disadvantages and the way we should choose email marketing or SEO for our company marketing strategy. Welcome, Marius. Please tell us a few words about AISA.
Hello, everybody. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Marius Dosinescu. I'm the founder of AISA.ai and CEO of this new startup. I have more than 25 years experience in entrepreneurship, especially in the technical background with my own digital and marketing and also software development company. After that, I dwelled in the e-commerce industry for more than 19 years with flordelux.ro, from which I made a successful exit in 2021. And in 2022, I started my new adventure with AISA.ai. AISA.ai is an SEO automation platform for e-commerce industry, and it addresses a problem that a lot of small medium enterprises have. They cannot compete with the big players in the market because they don't have budget, they don't know how to do it, or the services are very expensive. So we're offering them a tool to build a strategy by their own. Actually, we are able to automate up to 90% of SEO tasks. So basically, he'll do only 10% of the work needed for SEO, but getting the results for 100%.
Cool. Okay, we will do a small role play today, and we will imagine that we have a client in our face, and we'll try to convince to choose and invest in SEO or email marketing. So we structured our pitch, let's say, on a few points. For example, on objective and focus. Okay, Marius, can you start to tell us about why should an entrepreneur choose SEO regarding the objective and the focus?
Okay, first of all, the SEO is an acronym from search engine optimization. There are a lot of techniques and actions involved in optimization of the page to rank better in Google, especially. By the way, Google covers more than 96% of the searches worldwide. So basically, the optimization is for Google mainly. So basically, those actions help you rank higher in search engines without paying the ads. Of course, there are costs involved and much lower than the paid advertising, like pay-per-click, display, or other forms of advertising. And the main objective of SEO is to rank higher in Google, especially on long periods of time, without needing daily intervention on the part like pay-per-click advertising or other way of advertising. So it helps you rank in Google without paying per each click that you receive, each visitor that you receive on the website. So this is the main objective of SEO. And for a client, SEO is a part of digital marketing strategy, and it addresses more parts like on-site SEO, technical SEO, and off-site SEO.
Okay, so it's like a medium to long-term investment, right?
Exactly.
Okay. From this point of view, email marketing, let's suppose that of course, email marketing, it's like a car that in order to work needs some gasoline, and the gasoline is the emailing list. So if we're on day zero and we don't have an email list, it's a bit complicated to start. You first have to grow a list. You can use different tactics for this, but after a while, let's say you already have a list. In this moment, the email marketing will focus on the communication with the client. We see the customers or the clients as low-hanging fruits. They already bought from usually. They already bought or they already know of your business, so you don't have to work on the branding for them. So there is very probably that they will buy again from you. So that's why email marketing is building a relationship with the existing customers and with subscribers that, let's say, they didn't buy it but subscribed for information regarding your product or service. Okay, let's see. The next point will be the target audience. What would be the target audience for SEO?
In general, when we're talking about SEO, you cannot select exactly the audience. Basically, everybody is using the SEO, and you cannot select exactly to whom you are addressing. Actually, you are addressing their interests. So basically, you don't know their age, you don't know their where they are coming from, and usually the only segmentation is by country by using, for example, google.ro instead of the google.com or google.co.uk. So basically, it's a segmentation by country and also by local, like cities and different localities in Romania, for example.
Mhm.
So basically, this is the only segmentation. Otherwise, it's interest segmented um, audience. So basically, everybody who's interested in, let's say, buying a second-hand computer, it's in your target, no matter the age, the location, and also the income or other things, sex and whatever. So basically, you are addressing a very wide audience. In a certain area, like I said before. Also, it's very important that the language that you use might determine a better click-through rate. So basically, using an active language can help people interact better with the results in the Google. So basically, you'll get a better click-through rate. So that also will influence your SERP results.
Yeah, but I think which is, of course, I should say things about email marketing, but what I see as an advantage for SEO is that you get fresh, usually you get fresh people, right? I mean, in email marketing, we know
Basically, let
more.
me let me complete that.
Yeah.
Basically, you are addressing mainly new clients, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to keep in mind that it's also a form of remarketing, because if you are on the first page of Google, basically 92% of people are not getting past first page. So by being on first results of Google, by having a brand, a very good brand, they will choose you instead of choosing other people. So
Yes, regarding this, is there the last time when I searched on Google, because nowadays I also use ChatGPT, so I saw that I don't know if there are still pages left or you are scrolling, it's infinite scrolling, or depends. I don't know.
it depends. Google is introducing infinite scrolling on different criteria.
Hmm.
Usually, they don't promote as much as possible this thing, because they are not interested to get everybody to get results. So
Oh, okay.
basically, it's a way of them to integrate advertising in between search results.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's why the infinite scroll is present there, because basically when you scroll, they are able to give you more results in advertising. So basically,
Yes,
it's a
yes.
money making machine for them.
Okay. I noticed that all the ads are coming.
Exactly.
Okay. The target audience of email marketing, it's more about people that already shown interest in the product or service. So either they subscribed without buying something, or they bought something and just maybe checked the marketing checkbox or not. So they already know. So it's, of course, some of these people probably are in the SEO target audience as well.
So basically, it's a retargeting method
Yeah.
for existing clients. Uh,
Hmm.
like to be the devil advocate here, usually people hates email. I mean,
Yeah.
how are you handling that? I mean, It's
Well, I'm handling with educative emails because, if I had a video a few weeks ago saying that if I knock on your door, like an email, and you open the door and I offer you a present without selling anything, what would you say? You would say that I'm a weird person, but if it's not something eatable, you would take it. You say, okay, thank you. So in a way, I entered in your, let's say, house. So for all my clients, I always recommend when we also do always educational email, which is the real part of the value. Of course, the product is a value of the service, but it's a sale. So beside the sale, we try to offer something that will make people not spam complaint the emails. So I think that not all the emails are, bad emails or hated by people.
okay. So basically, email marketing, it's a tool for after sale, not before sale.
Yes, but there are also subscribers. I
Okay.
I don't think statistically that let's say in an e-commerce or any other product, I don't think the amount of subscribers it's higher
Equal.
than the customers. Probably there is 10% of subscribers that didn't buy, but the thing is that you are going to sell something easily, more easily than for unknown person, because depends of course of the products. If it's a TV, you won't buy a TV next month again. But if it's something that like a shirt or something that you are going to buy repetitive in a medium amount of time at least, then it's very probably that, I mean, you are going to do the sale easier, I see.
For me,
And
it's very
yeah,
frustrating. Sorry for interrupting. It's very
yeah,
frustrating
please.
because, for example, I'm buying something from Eman, and
Yeah,
they after a while they send me an email selling the same stuff. I mean, I just bought
Y-
that. Why
yeah,
would you
it's
sell me the same
retargeting.
stuff? I mean, uh, should I buy something else? I mean, if I'm buying a bicycle, then try to sell me something else, like I don't know, something for
Wheels.
bicycles,
Envelopes. Uh,
something that I used with that bike,
related.
can use with that bike, not another bike because I just bought a bike.
Yes, it's correct. Of course, depends probably on category of the product. If you buy an apple, I mean not the apple, the fruit. This was a
Right.
perfect example. You'll probably buy again groceries.
Okay.
But I think depends, and also if probably that are automated emails, the one that they send. I work more on not automated emails for on this period of time, which involves storytelling and stuff like this. And of course, I it is possible to send again an email with a promotion usually that is for the same product that you maybe you bought from the last newsletter. It is possible. But in the end, if I want to send the segment, I want to make a segment. Okay, I won't send you bikes again. Then for me, it will be double work if it's not automated. Okay, I have to make a newsletter, which takes a few hours for this category and for that and for that. So now depends on each online store how it makes the strategy. But yes, I agree that it may be frustrating to receive the same email with the same product, or even see the ads in Google or on the websites where Google has ads. Then you check for rings or something, and then your girlfriend starts receiving seeing ads jewelry. I mean, because you have the same IP or something. I mean, okay, let's go on. How about the tactics on SEO? What do tactics involve? What are the daily tasks when you are doing SEO for a project?
Usually, the main problem, because I should start with the problem. The main problem with SEO is the fact that everything is evolving. I mean, when Google is making a lot of modifications each year, they have around 4,000 to 5,000 modifications with 3 or 4 major updates. So basically, it needs constant attention from you, from your people or the agency that is doing the SEO. And also, you have to take in consideration that your competitors are not staying still. They are working also on SEO. Usually, they are hiring agencies to do that. So basically, you have to work daily on your content, on the link building, on the communication, and also the new way of Google taking consideration websites. It's important also mention social interaction. So they are taking in consideration all the things that you are doing on the web. And if you are not doing anything with your website, then probably in a few months you will lose your position because you are not active on the web. You are not interacting with Google. Also, a very important factor is the bounce rate and click-through rate. So basically, if you have now a good click-through rate because you have good text in meta description and titles, and you change something, let's say you just take out that product and you replace with another one without a redirect, a correct redirect, then you lose the first position. More than 67% of the clicks are going on the top three results. So basically, not being on the top three, you are losing almost 67% chances of getting a click. So basically, it needs daily attention to the results. You have to check your position daily, and also be very careful with the content. I remember at the beginning of my career, we were able to change a website without any problem. So basically, we had a website, and tomorrow we just throw that away and we do another, and nobody cared about that. Everybody was looking
Maybe
at
just keeping the links. No?
not even keeping the links. We were just throwing that away. All the
Yeah,
links were going to 404, and
yeah,
that was it. Now, when you are changing the website, if you're doing that, you will lose your clients. So basically, you have to pay a lot of attention on the on-site SEO, the content, and the technical SEO in order to be very good in Google. So basically, that's the main activity. The second activity is the one that the link building is very important for you to get endorsement. Like, of course, there are links, but Google are seeing this as endorsement. When you get a link from a high authority website, like, I don't know, between 50 and 80%, they consider you a reliable source, serious, and very competitive on your market. So basically, you have to get links from websites having an authority over 50 up to 80. That's the best. But usually, most of the links that you get are between 10 and 20 authority, and the rest between 20 and 60 are very rare because Google is always changing the algorithm, and some of the websites are losing their authority. They're not increasing their authority. So basically, that's the daily activity, and it takes time.
yeah. And one thing here that I remember from the past when I was doing some SEO, I think the websites that are linking to your website should be from the same category. I mean, ideally.
Yes, this is recommended. Basically, when you have a link to get not in the same category, but to be in the same industry,
Yeah,
interest, or magazines talking
yeah, yeah,
about your category. But that's almost impossible sometimes. So basically, as a start, you can do links from websites that are not in your category, and to talk about your website. One very important thing is that the content from which you are linked to have to be helpful for the user. So basically, when you are writing an article, let's say about something to do yourself at home, and you link to your website, your marketplace with tools for do it yourself, then it's good. But if you are getting a link from a website selling, I don't know, bananas, and you are selling tools, then it's important for your entire link building strategy, but it doesn't have the same importance as the others. So
Yeah.
basically, it's a combination between authoritative links and the one that doesn't have authority, because it's natural. So basically, the main important thing is to keep an appearance of natural linking, like okay, when a blogger writes about you, when somebody mentions you on a post, when newspapers writes about you, I don't know, something, a press release or something. So basically, everything it's about equilibrium. It's about keeping the a balance, a good balance between natural and paid links.
Okay, in email marketing, the daily tasks usually we create first a strategy for 1 month. We say, okay, how many emails are we going to send weekly? For example, if you are an e-commerce store and you have daily promotions, you can send daily emails. I mean, there are. Of course, your open rate will saturate. At the moment, will not be so high, but if you have something to show, I mean to sell, you can send daily. Of course, I would also add those educational emails. I think they're very important, but you need content. I mean, you need to create content. You need to think, okay, I want to sell, let's say, bananas tomorrow. Okay, we can create an email saying why bananas are good for people's health. Or maybe show how bananas are grown and stuff like that. And at the end of the email, you can then just add a call to action and say go and buy some bananas right now. But important is to give first the value, because this way people will have an aha moment. Okay, so interesting. Look how a natural banana looks. It's very small. The big ones are from farms. I don't know. So it takes time to, of course, at the beginning, you will first create a template. I mean, you will start with the logo, the footer, the header and footer, which after 5 or 10 emails is going to be the same. After you establish that you like it, of course, you have to take care of mobile dimensions to make the template responsive, and take care of dark mode, white mode, add transparency for images if you can. So it's a combined work of copywriting, the text, design, the banners and the images, and of course, then there is the offer. So
Also,
that's why
part is
it
important.
takes,
So
yes, it takes time to create it. Of course, after 10 or 20 newsletters made by the same person, probably it will go faster.
I should mention this. We tested this theory, so we built some educational emails,
Hmm.
but with SEO purpose behind. So we had a database of 8,000 subscribers for a client of ours, and for a period of time, like 2 weeks, we send the traffic to a certain page. And actually, on that page, the rank on Google got higher. I mean,
Yeah,
we were on the seventh position, and in 2 weeks, without any other actions, without changing the content, without doing anything, it got on the third position without any other action. So basically, it is very interesting that the email marketing can help SEO, even though you think that okay, it's only for remarketing purposes. So Google is taking consideration the traffic that is coming to a page, and is considering that page very important to the user. So basically, when you don't send traffic to your pages, then you have a problem. So the educational emails that you mentioned are very important for SEO also. Like I said, it's a test we did,
interesting.
and it was successful for us.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know this thing. I didn't imagine that if you send traffic, because probably Google sees that the traffic is coming from referrals, email,
Everybody has
Yahoo.
Google Analytics.
Yeah, yeah. But then after getting on the first position or higher, you had to maintain the traffic, or you stopped and it just remained there?
What we observed was that it started the Google Dance much more than before. So basically,
Okay.
we were moved to the second position, and after
Hmm.
that 20, after that 10, first
Okay.
position, seventh position, and so on. So Google Dance started very like
Interesting.
very often, instead of doing Google Dance like once at 2 3 days, it was almost daily. So
Nice. Nice.
but
So
after a while, after we stopped sending traffic to that, and after 2 weeks period, we saw an established position on the
nice.
fourth position on Google. So
Nice.
it was a nice experiment, but like I said, very important, we didn't do any other modification on that page,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
only send the traffic from the emails, and we got a click-through rate from emails like 16%. I don't know if that's good
Mm.
or bad,
It's good.
but we got a very good. But it was the educational email. It
Yeah.
was about second-hand computers, why people should buy second-hand
Yeah.
computers,
Yeah.
and the recycling and so on.
16% click-through rate. It's good. Because usually in educational emails, I don't add too many links because then you have that promotion. Because of course, as SEO, I see deliverability in email.
Mhm.
So my objective is to land in the inbox, as your
Yes.
objective is to go on the first position, right?
Yeah.
So even if in email the algorithms are not changing, so like in Google, maybe they are being improved, but you have to fight this because a percent of your emails are going to the spam folder. So
Of course.
depending on if you add 10 links and one paragraph, of course you're going to. So that's why in educational emails I add some one or two images with links, and in the end a call to action. So I try to keep a good balance between text and
Actually,
links.
what we did, it was very interesting because we didn't link any images to the website. We only had an inline link. So basically, in one of the texts that was very powerful, very with an active voice, we just entered the link there, and
The link, yeah,
to the
yeah, good.
landing page. So basically, it seemed like not an advertising purpose, only something like, okay, if you want to find more
Like
tips
a
here,
human
like a human, like you were writing an email,
to a colleague.
and actually the emails were very personal, like Andrei is talking with you about Andrei is
Hmm.
the person from that company, is talking with you about recycling and how you can improve your behavior and so on. So it was a good one.
Yeah, yeah, very interesting. This is something I didn't know. Okay, let's see about measurement and analytics. Um, how do you measure the results? Of course, with Google Analytics, probably. But if you can tell us more insights, I don't know, what do you
Yeah,
follow?
usually we're following with Google Analytics, and also we're looking very closely at the Google Search Console. The Google Search Console help us better understand the organic part of the traffic, but also Google Analytics. But most important, our tool automatically tracking the keywords that people are looking for. So basically, it's more about the position and some factors like click-through rate, bounce rate, and all of these are followed in our own tools. But of course, we are connecting with Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and other tools in order to get some inside information, and we display to the user. The most important part is that we implement now. It's a work in progress, but we will implement now a thing that nobody has. Is like the efficiency and the conversion associated with a certain keyword, but only on the organic part. So basically, we will follow keywords from position in Google, but also from commercial point of view, like conversion, the value of that keyword, and also we will implement a system that will evaluate your effort from commercial point of view, and will do a match between your effort and the revenue that you got to see if an effort to a certain keyword is it's worth it. It's something like in AdWords. So you see that the keywords brought you, I don't know, a conversion value of 10,000 lei, and you spent like 300 lei. So the loss is huge. So basically, something like that we will implement in the SEO, in the organic part, in order for our client not to go into analytics. But basically, what you apply to Google AdWords, Google Ads, you also apply here. So it's not a big difference from a tracking point of view.
Okay, in email marketing, we track open rates, click rates, bounce. It's the same word used in SEO and email marketing. Bounce rate. Bounce rate in email marketing is a number of invalid emails. Meaning, I mean, they have a valid form, but they don't exist anymore. Or maybe there is a typo in that email and it doesn't exist. And SEO, or let's say in Google Analytics, bounce rate, it's uh, if I remember well, how many people exited from your website after without clicking any other page, right?
Sorry.
I will say I'm making a parallel between bounce rate in email marketing, which means the amount of which a bounced email. It's an invalid email that doesn't exist because it's maybe a typo in it. And in website traffic or Google Analytics, bounce rate is a number of people who entered a website and
Exactly.
exited.
They're leaving the page. Basically,
Yeah,
they're kind of the same thing, but address different
yeah,
methods. Also, as I remember in email marketing, there is another word, soft bounce.
yes.
Soft
Soft,
bounce is something different than.
which is not permanent. If somebody is out of office or and adds an out of office autoresponder, or maybe it's full the
The
email
inbox.
box.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is the most popular and human reason for a soft bounce. It's a soft bounce, and the platform usually try to send again that email after a few hours or a few days. Usually, after 10 soft bounces for each email, it goes to as a hard bounce, as a permanent error.
Okay, that's very interesting. But also, click-through rate in SEO is click-through rate from Google. So basically, people when are looking for something, they are
Yeah,
going in Google, and basically that's the action
yeah.
that we are measuring. So click-through rate is basically from Google, not in the page.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, in the page you have to say click through rate for. Yeah, I don't know who measures this inside the website. In our case,
It's
we have a click.
it's an information that we are taking it from Google,
Yeah.
Google Search Console, so we can
Mhm.
determine the click-through rate from Google. So people are looking for the keyword, and how many people are clicking on
Yeah.
your website. Basically, it's influenced by the position, but also about it's
Page
influenced
tag.
by the keywords and what you are writing in your
Yeah.
content
Yeah,
and your
because
price, of course.
you can rank in the front, but because well, if you rank and your page title is not very good, it's weird. You should not rank. But
Anyway, it's very interesting. If you get a good click-through rate, but your bounce rate is big, that
yeah.
means the user is not interested, and Google is pushing you at the beginning, but after a while,
Yes.
it
Yes.
will drop your results. Very
Yes.
interesting that indicator.
I observed this behavior like cricket. I think 20 years ago, I launched a new website
Hmm.
and I didn't know anything about SEO. But in Google, it was the first or second and say, wow. And yes, it came some traffic, but this was, like you said, it was just for the beginning. Probably Google wanted to see how people react on the website, And I just told somebody, look, we are on the first position. And probably meanwhile, Google just lowered our ranking and said, no, you are lying. You are not on the first. You cannot be.
Yeah,
But it was interesting. This it's like giving you some credit at the beginning. Let's see your product. Okay,
exactly.
people don't like it, go down.
Actually, it's a good indicator. Imagine that you are trying to manipulate Google results, and
Yeah,
because you are good, you can do it, and you get on the first position. But in the same time, people are getting on your page and they don't find what you're selling.
yeah, yeah,
So it's about the user and the helpful content. Always was about the helpful content, but before they got a name for this, it was about the user experience. So basically, helpful content is just a name of the content, but otherwise, it's about user experience. So if you are just trying to manipulate the results and people are not finding on your page what they are looking for, then it's normal not to be on the first page.
yeah. But also, it will be a bad, let's say, grade for Google, because if in the first 10 you get three websites where people enter and exit, then because they are showing bad content or not suited to the search intent, then we will say, I'm not going to enter Google because it's showing me all the websites that are not what I'm looking for, on the long term. So it's Google's interest to show quality websites based on your interest.
Exactly. So basically, by showing good results, they are keeping their clients, their people, the people that are working in their website.
Okay. We discussed about the time frame and the results. So, as you said at the beginning, an SEO. I mean, if you want to say again, let's talk about budgets and returns. If we invest something, an amount of money, in how much time we see some results usually.
I've seen this a lot of times. People talking about budgets and how much should
Yeah,
they spend on SEO. I started thinking about something else. You should see this as an investment, not as an investment on long term. And usually the results are appearing after 2 or 3 months. A lot of agencies are saying, okay, you should wait for 6 months before seeing the results. But the truth is that you should see results in the first 2 3 months. Why? Because otherwise it means something is done wrong or is not done right, not especially right, but not in the right direction. So basically, what I recommend everybody to look at top 100 and to see if their website enter in the top 100 with more than 20, 40 keywords. And if they started seeing this, it means they are in the right direction. If after 3 months they are not on in top 100 on Google, then they have a problem. It's the wrong direction. Or something is wrong with the website, like blocked by the robots.txt, the technology, and so on. So basically, they should do a milestone at the third month of the collaboration and to evaluate the direction. If they have results in the first page, is the right direction. If not, it's not the
where
right
results on the first page is top 10, not top 100, because we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
be on eighth
What I'm
page.
saying, what I'm saying is very important to see movement in top 100.
Okay,
Very
okay, okay.
important. So basically, entering on top 10 is possible if you have results in top 100. If you don't have results in top 100, you'll never enter on the first page. Yeah, because it's normal. And regarding the budget is usually between 300 and 1,500 euros. Of course, it's a
Per
big
month.
difference per month. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that depends on how many articles you want to buy, how many links, how much work is to be done on the website, and so on. If you want to talk about medium value worldwide, it's around $700.
Hmm. Understand. Well, in email marketing, if you have the list, if you don't have the list, there is nothing. It's like you don't have the gas for your car. So first you need to build the list. Let's say you are in a point where you have the list. You already probably in that point you also have some SEO already, natural or made by somebody. The costs are lower, and the results are faster because you send the newsletter, and uh, all the openings happen in the next hour. Okay, let's say one day compared with SEO, it's much faster. Okay.
So basically, well, like a conclusion,
Yeah.
SEO is for client acquisition, and email marketing is for client retargeting and
Yes.
client satisfaction, actually. Because by keeping in contact with him, you will have him satisfied, and you will expose him to your message.
Yeah.
Instead of spending time to get new clients, to have an effort in that area. Always, you should also use email marketing.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope we will repeat this soon. Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you, Theodore.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.